Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I will show you how to rotate objects around a circle with the new updated Affinity app. And I'm going to go ahead and making this updated video version because the new Affinity app has hidden some of the tools around, and so they're a little bit harder to find, but I was able to figure it out, and so here we are. So let's get started. Okay, so here we have our blank canvas and Affinity, and so what we're going to do first, to make our lives a little bit easier, we're going to go ahead and go up here to this button that says snapping on the top right hand corner, and go ahead and enable snapping. And if you want to see more of the preferences, you could go ahead and open down this drop down arrow button, and you can see the preferences you have. But for right now, I think the defaults is fine. Make sure we have snap to grid and snap to baseline grid enabled. And then also, in order to see these tool names better, I like to go ahead and just right click on the tool, I guess the tool bar up here, and hit icon and text, and now you can actually see what tools you're going to be using. This will make your life so much easier. I don't know why Affinity has this kind of just hidden as default, but oh well. And so now what we're going to do is go ahead and create a circle in the vector, I guess, little panel. And so in order to create a shape, we're going to go ahead and go to this star. It might be a rectangle for you, but just go to the shape tool right here, and we're going to go ahead and find the ellipse tool and go ahead and create a circle. So you want to hold Control Shift so you can get a nice uniform circle. And we're going to go ahead and go to the alignment tool up here on the top, and we're going to go ahead and click Align Center, and then we're going to click Align Middle, align vertically middle, and align horizontally center. Okay, so if your shape is gray and it's hard for you to see, go ahead and just turn it red by kind of going to your colors right here, and you can turn the different color of the shape. So now what we're going to do is go back to the left side and click our tools toolbar again, and we can go ahead and just create something like some stars, and then you can go ahead and hold Control Shift again to make some nice and uniform stars. And for this guy, we're just gonna go ahead and for alignment, we're gonna go ahead and just do align horizontally, align center only, and then we're just gonna bring this down a tiny bit like so, and we're gonna go ahead and change the colors to blue, a nice blue color, so you can kind of tell what's going on here. So now we're gonna go ahead and click our star object. We're gonna go ahead and click this gear cog up here, and where it says enable transform origin, we're gonna go ahead and it's gonna be unselected by default. Go ahead and select it, and as you can see, if you look at the star closely, let's zoom in. There's this little blue dot that appears when you enable that. That's what we want. We want to be able to see this little blue dot. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and zoom back out a little bit. So now once we have that selected, we can go ahead and click our star again, and we're gonna go bring this dot in, and we're gonna go just drag it down. And since you have snapping enabled, you're gonna see this green line bar that shows up vertically, and that means that that dot is aligned on the center of the page on the vertical side. But now if we keep going lower, you see that red bar that appeared, so that means that our dot is perfectly aligned in the center of our page, both vertically and horizontally. So just let go once we hit that part. Okay, so now it's when we get that part, do not deselect your object. This is important. If you just deselect your object from here, it might not work, and you're gonna have to repeat those previous steps in order to get the results we need. So now just hold Control and hit J, and as you can see on the right hand side on our layers panel, it duplicated the object. And so now in order to get this object rotated around the circle, we're gonna go ahead and just hit right here on the very bottom right hand part of our screen where it says R. We're going to click this rotation panel in order to type. So now once we click that, we can now type with our keyboard. So we're going to go ahead and hit 360 divided by, so you want however many objects you want to have on your page, I guess. Go ahead and type that amount. So if you want 8 objects, divide it by 8. So divide by 8 and you hit enter, and your object will rotate by that by 45 degrees. Okay, and so now once we have that object rotated, go ahead and hold Control and hit J all the way until you have your stars around your circle like that. Perfect. Boom. that is how we have it done here. So this is how we could rotate objects around a circle. And the circle is more for a visual reference. Honestly, you don't need a circle, but it's just kind of a better visual representation and to see better what you're doing. But it's how you rotate things around in the new Affinity app. Okay, this is an updated video because, like I said, a lot of the stuff hidden by Affinity, so it's gonna take a little bit to get used to it. Okay, well, that is everything for this video, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this video was useful for you. Please comment, like, and share the video. Also, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.